Hi guys, it's the 1st of December. All our ISOs are online, and we've noticed that there's an issue with Xenmod kernel. Now Xenmod kernel is not supported by Arch, right? The kernels are coming from the AUR. So there is an issue with them, and if you look it up, ArcoLinux kernels, the ones that are supported are Linux, which is the default for us, and there's the Linux hardened, which is a more security focused one. There's the LTS, the long-term support, but in the meantime two of them got added, right? Zen, we used to have them, but Linux real-time and real-time LTS are new guys on the block, and you can read more and try to understand what's going on with it, right? And I'm not sure if we're gonna actually include them, but it makes a good tutorial for sure to be able to build an ISO that's based on another kernel. What do you need to do, right? If you have already the ArcoLinux XL, well, actually you should go with XS. That's the Linux kernel, that's the Linux LTS, that's the Linux Xenmod, and that's the Linux Zen. What if I wanted to have an ArcoLinux XS RT real-time ISO? What are the differences? You know the drill, you know what I'll say, compare, right? And then you know, aha, that's the line where it points to that kernel, that's the line where it points to the Zen kernel. So it's all there already to build something based on RT. It's 2 minutes in the video. We'll see how long it takes. It does not take that long, right? As I said, it's more an educational kind of approach. So will we use it or not? That's up for debate, and we'll see, right? So we have the ArcoLinux XL ISO here. That's the name. So let's do a LTS. What do we need for LTS? We need this and this, calamares. So those two we need. Let's just grab it. Oh no, I can't. So ArcoLinux XS LTS ISO. It's gonna be ArcoLinux new guy. ArcoLinux RT, ArcoLinux XS RT ISO. I think that would be the name. It's gonna be public. I'm gonna check it out again here. So in here, XS, RT, and RT LTS, for example, those would be our data here, right? I'm here. So public, create repository, that's one thing I need to create. So the ArcoLinux XS RT ISO. Then we have here, get all ArcoLinux ISOs gits. That means I need to get the, let's put you here, grab me the RT, the real time, save, stop, run number 1, and I've got it, right? It's empty right now. Oh yeah, the ISO def is something I don't want, not for right now. So this one and that one, don't want them on my system for now. It's for development, for testing. So these two guys, I'm not interested in them. I'll get them when I need. Okay, so you got the in proper order probably. And look at that, right? Let's do, yeah, let's do this. We've got ArcoLinux next. I see I need to improve my script here. ArcoLinux XL ISO, then there's the D ISO, then we have XS, LTS, RT, Xenmod, Zen. And this one makes more sense. That's the next ISO. So we develop on that one. All right. So that's a better approach. already exists. Cool. Then I need another one. So this one we've got. We can already push to the internet. Maybe that's a good thing to do that immediately. So this is the regular Linux, and that's the LTS. I'm gonna take the Zenmod setup, Control A, Control C, and put that online. Control V. First I need to tell the system, hey, I'm Eric and all that, so set up my Git credentials, and then I can push it to here, copy, paste from Zen. Okay, so this is how you build Zen. Now I need to change it. What else do I need to do? Let's go back. Let's go back like this. So we've got the Zen or Zenmod, or right, one of those guys. And you see there's also an ArcoCalamares config and so on. So this one, Control C. Need to make a new one for that as well. Control V. Difference is RT. It's going to be public. I'm going to share it with you guys. And then recreate the repository. Then we move back to here. The Calamares are here. And I download them like this. And in here, let's take this guy. RT, save, quit. And I get them. Only one is going to come down. The dev here as well. Okay. Whatever. And then I need to have the Zen. Let's stick to the Zen here as well. So ArcoCalamares, Control A, Control C, goes to the RT, Control V. Same thing. Setup. So GitHub knows who I am, and git push to the internet. Copy, paste from Zen. Okay. Now we're here. Let's say here then, what's the difference between LTS, this one, and Zenmod? So Zenmod is Zen is our original one. So if I compare between these guys, what's the difference? Well, first of all, the Linux LTS in here, that needs to be addressed. So where was that? That was a bit too quick. Compare. In the modules, Calamares modules, there is this particular file, and it's called with the name, it has the name of the kernel. So Zenmod, so this Zen needs to be RT. Okay, so if we go in here, Calamares modules, and that's called initcpio Zen, right? So this one, first of all, the name should be RT, and inside it should point to Linux RT. Now I'm gonna boot up my machine to the left because the kernel name needs to be correct, right? So better check if that's exactly the way it should be written. Then we've got this. So if you refresh, you see here Linux RT. If you open it up, it says Linux RT. All right, in the meantime, my machine is on. Yes, it's real time on here. File system, boot, looking at the file, it's VMS Linux-RT. Okay, I assumed as much, but never assume. Check it out. So XS Zen, it says, it gets to there. No, it needs to go to a certain URL. So if there is internet, Calamares is going to fetch the latest, newest application YAML from XSRT. We've made it all separate and unique. That means I've got a lot of work, right? RT. I think that's the only Zen reference here, but we do later on a search for all the Zen words, and then no, okay, we did not miss one. There are always scripts to run things. Just know that scripts also break things, because sometimes you did not think about a reference somewhere that should not have been changed. So manual labor, right, from time to time, it's actually faster than scripting things. It always depends. Basically, for each of those guys, the configs, it's gonna fetch it to the certain URL, that one, and each ISO has its own, so they can't interfere with each other. Halfway. These are all the net install modules. Basically the modules that crash your system. Just joking. But if you do an advanced installation, there are so many parameters that can halt Pacman in the installation, and then it stops. And Pacman says, hey, Pacman stopped, right? For whatever reason. Keys, connections, packages renaming, package conflicting, dependencies, firewall, you tripped over your wire and you're disconnected from the internet. Somebody drove into the box where the internet is. Power outage. I mean, the list goes on. So everywhere where I find Zen, I say no, 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 this is RT. In this place, this module, we say remove calamares. There's no need for the user to have the configuration of calamares, let alone the application. So that's the name, VM Linux RT, check. And RT. Oh. No, it's good. So here we have two kernels. Bear in mind, right? We have always the default kernel as a fallback, but this is correct. Huh? Okay. So Zen is RT. This is what we've made, the initcpo linux rt.conf, and here as well, RT. That's the difference. One module, one reference, the right kernel. And this is the advanced and the offline and the online, the easy and the advanced, where we say don't do this, don't do that, do this, do that. Whew. 14 minutes in the video, I mean. So, open a terminal, RG Zen. He's referring to Zen in the net install kernel. That's okay, because we can install it if you want, and there's a try Zen. So we did not miss any of them. Maybe the readme, often forget that. That's okay. And then we just up it. So all Zen references changed into RT. Well, not all, but you know what I did, right? We have the package build for Calamares. Nope. We have the package build for Calamares configuration. That's something else. So we've got it. That's the build. All right. So let's start with Zen again. Control C, Control V. These are package builds. You can download them as well. RT. I have a folder called RT. I have a package build called Zen. Control H. Everywhere you find Zen, you change it into RT. So replace this one, replace that one, and that's it. So this is December, the very first day of September and the very first version of it. And no, I don't think I forgot anything. We'll just, maybe this one, readme install. Nope, all general. And now we say build it. It's gonna go on the repo for the ISO. And I'm gonna say update it. Put it online, right? So we have an Arco Calamares config xs rt git. It's gonna go online. And then what do we have here? Then we have a look at the ISO. So the difference between this one, that one, and that one is what? Compare. We have a Linux Zen preset here. So basically go in here to the etc make initcpio.d Linux Zen becomes Linux RT, and the text here is RT, and here's another one called RT, and the rest is cool. Save. If we refresh, we see the RT preset here. So this one refers to Xenmod, and the other one refers to RT. All the rest is the same. Def release needs to be changed. So RT. First letter is always a capital IC, so I'm following reasoning here. Save. Host name RT. This one, that's gonna be a tough thing. Well, what's tough, right? It's just a lot of changes, that's it. RT, RT. Are we there? Yep. This one is all about capital RT, then a small rt, and a small rt. Okay. Save. And we keep going in. Not good. Right, and I can't forget one. Now it helps to do a search, Control find Zen, so I don't forget any. I rather type this because capital letter and small letter is important on Linux. We're done. Gonna check later on if that's true. RT, 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 RT. Control Z. Save. There we go again. I think I'm gonna forget one or two. Control find. Yep. That's that. And now most importantly, this guy, right? Now I rather do it differently. Not do this manually, but do it globally. I'll show you later with the scripts. But this I can change. Okay, that's the difference. So I still need to change the Xen mod, but I want everywhere, all the ISOs, 42 of them, have the same line on the same number, the same text on the same line number. In order to do that, I have to do scripts, otherwise 42 ISOs to change manually. It's a long time. So profile, RT, RT. Yeah, let's keep the number yet for now. Doesn't really matter. So RT. Nothing else, nothing else. Come on. Save. And that's the one we use mostly. The most. Did not sound good, that one. Readme RT. Ale. That being said, so remember just one thing more to do. I better do a check. Where is Xen mentioned because of Zenity, Trizen, and ArcoLinux Calamares config XS Xen. So that's the one I need to still fix. What I'll do is the following. A very strange approach. I'll take all these folders, Control X. I put them in ArcoLinux B. These are all our Bs. Control V. So if you had to have a look, we have 45 folders, so I can create 45 ISOs. What I'd like to do is open one of them. Often it's gonna be this one, awesome. I like to put Arco Calamares configuration XS. So where are you? These are all the Bs. It should come after this guy, right? So Control C. I have a script that says add line after. Find me a line that matches and add whatever I'm gonna copy paste in there. So add line after. Add line after. If you find this, no, that's not this. If you find, where was I working? Where is Sublime Text? Gone. Alt T, wallpaper is gone as well. Sublime Text. So if you find packages, this is awesome. Arco awesome, right? If you find that one, Control C. Now you go here and you say to the system, add content after this line, that one. If you find that one, you're gonna do add this, but of course RT git, and actually I should type this first and then Control Shift V and then change it to RT git, because you don't want to have this on every single ISO. All the ISOs shouldn't have it, right? Except one. So hashtag in front of it, and then we run it and we have a look. And we get here ArcoCalamares config XS RT git inside, awesome, but not only there, in all of them. In all of them. So this one, if you take a look, RG, this is still in there. No, it's not in there. So RT, that's not gonna work. Calamares config XS RT. So all of them have it on line 781, 781, 781, 781, 781, 789, right? Everywhere, for maintenance sake, the same line, same content. So the only thing I need to do is grab my stuff and move it back to where it's supposed to go, because I keep the B's separate from the others, right? So these guys are no B's, these are the core ISOs. So cut and back to the ArcoLinux ISO, Control V. And the only difference I have to do now here is the packages. Packages, Control Find, RT. There are a few RTs. Scrolling down. Calamares config. So what is active? Use the plain text. Use it to set it to Perl if it wants to, otherwise take something else, because normally it does that. Perl, voila. So this is okay, that's okay. We're talking about this guy, right? I don't want the Zen to be there. I want the RT to be there. That's it. We're done. We have created an ISO and it took us 27 minutes. In 27 minutes time, you can recreate an ISO based on Linux RT. Let's check Zen. Anything available? Zenity, Trizen. We have this, yeah, that's okay. Installation scripts, Trizen, and so on. No, we're good. So the only thing we need to do is test it and see if I forgot anything. Let's build. All right, here's the video stops. In 30 minutes, 28.29, right? It's built, it's created, whether we're going to use it as something else, but it's an interesting educational project, as there are always guys who are trying to build their own ISOs, and it's already explained on this particular place where you should be, ArcoLinuxISO.com. Here's the guide if you want to create your own ISO. You listen from videos like these, from the Kali project, from the ALCI, from the Ariser. If you got all that, right, you know a lot of information about how to build ISOs. And it's better maybe to gradually make it more and more difficult. So this is step 1, step 2, step 3, until you have your own distribution, your own repositories, your own keys, and so on. Right? It gets increasingly more and more difficult. All right, cheers.